Welcome back to Gaston Spotlight. I'm today's host, Colby Love. I'm joined here with our guest for today, Jade Moore. Jade is a very talented musician who's been playing professionally for 10 years. So Jade, how did you first get into music?
I have been singing since I was a young kid, playing instruments kind of here and there. Got into it professionally when I was pregnant with my first son. I met a live musician. It was the first time I'd ever seen somebody play live music at a bar, and a friend of mine convinced me to get up and introduce myself and get up and sing one, and that guy was like, "Do you want a job?"
Oh my God.
And then we were on the road, and I was pregnant, and we were just playing everywhere. And that's just, it's been like that ever since.
That's an incredible story, very spur of the moment kind of thing. Life-changing events in a matter of a night.
Yeah, always, always.
What are some of your main influences and artists that you enjoy listening to that you take inspiration for?
Right now I'm on a big Bridge City Centers kick. They're pretty freaking rad. Beth Hart is my go-to all day, every day when it comes to my personal inspiration and my story or things that I relate to. And then also her vocals, oh my God. And then storytelling stuff, Jason Isbell, John Prine, the good old boys, Lyle Lovett, all that jazz.
Is that a value you look for in music, finding things to relate to and finding...
It's the honesty,
The honesty.
Willie Nelson, I think it's Ernest T. Dubs, and a couple other people have coined it, a good song ain't nothing but three chords and the truth. So I think I make a point to seek that out.
I know that you've worked for the Rooster before. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you've done there?
I host their open mic every Wednesday. I've been doing that for about 2 years now. So we run open mic Wednesday nights from 7 to midnight. It's open to anybody and everybody. We have everything from hard rock to hip hop to country music. We have young acts, we have older acts, we have people who've never played before, people who've played professionally their entire lives. We have comedians and just all sorts of stuff. You can get up there and just play drums. It really doesn't matter, but it's such a welcome family space and a welcome good network of people and friends and community. So I do enjoy being there, and I do enjoy getting to kind of get back to my roots and where I started,
That's really cool. I did not know that was something the Rooster offered.
Oh my gosh!
Have you been really surprised? Someone just goes up there and absolutely kills it.
Oh, every weekend.
Every week.
Or every week. Absolutely, absolutely. And the people that come in, they're so different, and they're all over the place. We have people travel to come to our open mic too, so you see a lot of fresh faces fairly often on top of our typical family crowd that we always have. But there's some kids down at. Am I allowed to plug a different college?
If you want, yes.
There's some kids down at Belmont Abbey College in this band called Snail, and they show up and just murder, and then they leave because they have to go to school and do stuff, But they come around every now and then, and they're one of those people that really make you go, what the heck? Where did this come from?
No, I love that. It's they get nothing out of doing that. They just love the art. They love everything about it.
They just want to come and jam, and then they're like, okay, I gotta go do my homework. Bye.
That's the beautiful thing about what you do and doing music as a profession. It's something that you can get up every day and know that you love doing it.
Well, yeah. Sometimes it's kind of I would refer to music a lot like a wife. You love her.
Yeah.
You love her. But some days you wake up and that woman, my God. So you go through bouts of it, but that's where that honesty in your songwriting or storytelling is going to come through. That's the stuff that pushes you to keep going. It's what evolves your talent.
When it comes to your songs, do you write them yourself? Everything done by yourself? You create the progressions, the writing. What is your process for making music?
It's different. I think that finding most artists, you ask them that question and they're going to give you some really weird philosophical answer. And for me, it's very from the ether, it comes into me. And then it's someone else's idea. I don't know who they are, or like where it really comes from. But it's like a melody that hits really quickly, or it's a series of words that are already strung together. And then I kind of piece together whatever just landed in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, is it as good as what they gave me to start with? And I sit with it for a little bit, and then I go, that's all I got, and then I just have to play it. So sometimes you can sit down with an idea, and you might be able to hash something out. But other times, it really does just come through you.
Mm-hmm. I can relate to that a lot, the feeling of just having to pull out random things till you get something. Then when you finally get that thing, it'll snowball.
Yeah, it's more
finally
of
make things come together.
Yeah, it's it's more of a like download of information from somewhere else. You know, I wouldn't attribute a lot of my songs to me writing them. They definitely have influences of me in them, but it doesn't feel like it comes directly out of me.
It's very based on what is influencing you at the moment.
No, it's like whatever the ether says you need to do this right now, and it'll gobsmack you. And it's like, how do I explain this without being really grotesque? Have you ever like really had to go to the bathroom? And if you don't go right now, you're going to have a problem. When a song hits you, when art hits you like that, it's you have the choice to write this down right now and to record this right now, or you will forget this and it's never coming back to you. So there's constantly this like flood of art that is almost like a stream of consciousness that constantly smacks me in the head. And sometimes if it's really good, I'm like, you know what, I really like that one. It's like an idea choosing to work with you. It is a separate entity that has its own consciousness. And then you two work together, and from that art is born. It has nothing to do with like if I were listening to another artist and I say a melody in their song really inspired me, so I want to write one like that. And it's not like that. It's like a download of information from elsewhere gobsmacks you, and you can either do something with it or it's fleeting and gone forever.
That is very profound.
Yes.
I feel
you
like
asked.
I feel like you've definitely had to like explain that before.
Oh, yeah.
And then you didn't really know how to explain it, so you just had to make this crazy analogy, and I love it. I love everything you had to say there. It made complete sense while also being like,
what the heck did you just say?
exactly. Yeah, I completely get what you're
Thanks.
saying. Kind of wrap things up a little bit here. What's your life more outside of music? Like, what's your home life?
2 kids, lots of chaos, lots of family, lots of bonfires, and lots of hot dogs. We spend a lot of time outside. We go camping a lot. We just like to hang out and play. My son recently taught himself how to play music by ear, which is so cool. And my daughter is like right behind him. She'll be 5 in March, and he is 10. He is patiently awaiting his Hogwarts letter this year. He turns 11. He is super excited. But I love the mess out of my kids. So it's just me, my kids, my dog, and my career.
That's awesome. Yeah. Whatever keeps you happy, whatever keeps you going,
That's the way to do it, man.
You're a hot dog person?
Oh, I'm not. They are.
They are? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm about to say. No, can't.
You're not a fan of hot dogs?
Never been.
Man,
Never been.
it's Nathan's. It's Nathan's hot dogs all day. You got to go all beef Franks, man. Do anything else, and you're just guaranteeing yourself a good time, or a bad time, rather.
So Jade, what are you going to perform for us?
I have 2 songs I'm going to play for you guys. The first one is called Hat Man. It's one of those songs plucked from the ether, like I told you about. It's about a guy who gets haunted by his wife. So he goes down to the catacombs and bangs on her coffin and tells her to go to bed. And I'll let the song tell the rest of the story. And the second one is a song called Phantom of My Dreams. It's just a song about a relationship that I wished I could have showed them everything that we always planned on doing together that I never got to. So I'm excited to share them with you guys.
I'm excited to hear them. This has been Colby Love, and now a performance from Jade Moore.
In his pocket, just watching the time go by. There's a woman waiting with his face in a locket held down by a grave dead in time. In the wee hours of the morning, you can Yes, fair bright cry, a voice right in the wind through the willows, a chorus of wolves, swans in the night. They say, ooh, they say, now the leathered old man paid his lady a visit one night in the catacombs. He'd been kept up all night by the haunting and howling when a tale to leave him alone. And in the shadows of dancing the tomb walls, a figure did catch his eye. Was a tall dark man with a big top hat and a cane and a black suit and tie. He said, "No, I'm not trying to pry, son, but won't you come and sit with me? If it's problems you've got with a dead boy, then I've got what you need." He said, "Ooh, and he said, now the shadows are dancing, the flickering flames in the walls of the catacombs became so recognizable, the faces and find that old man on the well. But he couldn't run fast enough to escape, howling and cries of the ghosts. To laugh at that shadow man flipped him behind him and shoot him straight to the cold. Now the leathered old man dropped down to his knees at the bright moonlit crossroads. He knew now, no mistaking, there's no way to make it out of here, let alone home. Where the shadow man waltzed right up beside him, tipped his hat and leaned down real low. He said, "I offered you help, son, I just wanted your watch, but now I want your soul." And he said, son, but now I've got you. So I was supposed to hold you on that bridge that goes over town. Watch the sunrise, maybe watch the sun go down. And all those plans we ever made are rolling in that grave in my cemetery brain of memories we'll never make. I wish I could show you all the views you'll never see. I'd let you look through my eyes at what will never be. It's hard to watch the sunrise when I'm stuck on memories of the ghost that haunts my heart and the phantom of my dreams. You promised me one day we'd take a walk along a ridge where as blue as far as the eye could see wild ponies live. Loved so hard we made a list of all we never did. Oh, the ghost that haunts my heart is just a pie crust promise kid. I wish I could show you all the views you'll never see. I'd let you look through my eyes at what will never be. It's hard to watch the sunrise when I'm stuck on memories of the ghost that haunts my heart and the phantom of my dreams. And I just hope you didn't ruin every memory like coffee rings, homemade ice cream I shared with you, my favorite things. And it's different being haunted, 'cause my body's not a house. Oh, and you are still alive, but I don't know where you are now. And I wish I could show you all the views you'll never see. I let you look through my eyes at what will never be. It's hard to watch the sunrise when I'm stuck on memories of the ghost that haunts my heart and the phantom of my dreams. Oh, the ghost that haunts my